Hey everybody, Glenn Younes again for my reoccurring video blog here on PressBoxOnline.com. Thank you to our title sponsor, Carbiz. Check them out online, Carbiz.com. They have a pretty awesome new interactive site, so check them out. And as always, here on PressBoxOnline.com, talking many things. This one right here, we got to talk about the old Terpies. Listen, Terps Hoops doing its thing in a major way post-Thanksgiving is when I really think the pressure is going to be on them. Listen, here's what we do know. We do know Melo Trimble is the prototypical quintessential point guard. The guy is as smooth as silk. He's refining his game. He can get to the hoop, no problem. He's silky smooth and very quick. Keep a defender on his hip and then get right by him and go to the lane. There's no doubt about that. Rashid Suleiman adds such a different dynamic at the two, and he'll play someone when they do want Trimble to come off the bench or go onto the bench for the couple minutes a half. He does it very rarely. Does Trimble come off the court? But when he does, Suleiman can run the point. But Suleiman's a really aggressive, strong, transfer from Duke too. And I think, and I don't think this is a bad thing, I think this is a good thing, they're figuring out their chemistry because Trimble needs the ball, wants the ball in his hands to run stuff, and Suleiman sort of is that type A aggressive player as well. So not in a bad way, in a good way. I can't imagine what the ceiling is for those Terps guards once they get into it. We saw it the other night against Cleveland State, what Nichols can do. I mean, forget it. Silky smooth. Look, he's lean, he's thin, but that's who he is. He is a pure stroke shooter. When that three is, oh man, does it open the court in a major way. I could go on and on in a crazy Glenn rant about Jake Layman. This is not the time or the place to. The guy has every single tool. Once he decides to be aggressive, he's lights out and he projects to be a pro. But it's a matter of if this team right here is an indication as to what he does when there are other stars on the team, it's an indication as to what he would do at the pro level. So here's the yin and the yang of Jake Layman. He has all the ability in the world. Jump out of the gym, he's long, he can shoot the three, take it off the dribble, dunk on you baseline, he can do it all. If he doesn't show that aggressive nature, the aggressive tendencies that he needs to push forward because there are so many other guys and he doesn't want to take away from them, he's never going to reach his full potential. Then there's Diamond Stone, who is just pure natural scorer. He's a gamer. He's not into practicing all that much. He practices, don't get me wrong, but that dude shines when the lights are on. He is a go-time player. Carter Jr., from my people in the locker room tell me, and I have some people in my locker room, he's big brother. They love him. He's the guy that everyone comes to for advice if they need something. A great rebounder, decent offensively too, just a really tough, rugged, prototypical bang for tough, rough guy that they need, but also, by the way, locker room dad. Huge deal. Checo off the bench, Stott off the bench. The Terps have an absolute ton of depth. The lack of depth may show in the point guard play, and the lack of early chemistry is showing. The one thing, everyone's high on the Terps, ranked top 3 in the country. They cannot let teams hang around in the first half, even though they're blowing them out in the second. And I think that's just them figuring out who they are as a team in general early on in the season. Against bad teams, it's fine. They can blow them out and make adjustments in the second half. Against good teams, they may not have a chance to catch their breath and come back in the fourth quarter. Something that everyone needs to watch out for. I think that's just a timing, early season thing. They certainly have the talent, certainly have the depth and the coaching. Can they put it all together? Ceiling very high for the Maryland Terrapins, but with that comes heavy expectations. We'll see. Look at the point guard play, the guard play between Trimble and Suleiman to see if they can really, not that there's issues, smooth things out. If they can, forget about it because everything else seems to be running really well. Maryland Terrapins basketball, oh baby, it's going to be a good one. For PressBoxOnline.com, thank you very much. And Carbiz, check them out online, Carbiz.com. I'm Glenn Younes. Till next time, I'll talk to you.